What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is Dark Sunshine and I am Heather, and today is 70s Saturday. Today we're going to have some of my vintage clothes. I've got some records, a couple other miscellaneous things to show you, and then I will try on some of my vintage clothes. If you hear the little waver in my voice, that's because I bought the clothes a very long time ago and I am not the same size that I was when I was 30. So yeah. Anyway, so today I am wearing my latest Temu find, which is Gary Rossington and Alan Collins of Lynyrd Skynyrd, and perfect segue into my records. It was recently my birthday. Yay, my birthday. I turned 38 again, but went to an antique store with my best friend and with my mom, and also my best friend's husband, who just kind of tried to rein us back as we went crazy over everything. But no, I don't need a $3,000 grandfather clock. Do I want a $3,000 grandfather clock? Yes, I do. I didn't buy it. But what I did buy are some Lynyrd Skynyrd records. First thing my kids said was, do you have a record player? And no, I do not. I do not have a record player. I'm going to actually try and hang these up somewhat on my wall. I don't know how yet. More to come on that. But this is Skynyrd's first and last album. I love it because it has a lot of pictures on the inside, which is pretty cool. I just put it on my wall just like that. Let's see, and of course won't be able to get it back in. I have a lot of records, actually. I have some Beatles records, I have some Monkees records. I don't have a record player anymore. I think my parents got rid of our record player back in 1990. Nope, that's wrong. Scratch that, never mind, so old. This is the last classic lineup of Skynyrd. This is their last album. This is Street Survivors, which came out, they were actually on their tour for Street Survivors when the plane crash happened and killed Ronnie Van Zant. Steve Gaines, Cassie Gaines. This is the reprint of the cover. This is not the original cover. The original cover had them with flames in the background, which it even says on the back, this album has been previously released by MCA Records under different jacket artwork, because it was a little bit dark. This has some of my favorite songs on it, though. It has What's Your Name, That Smell, You Got That Right. That's a really good one. I got, let's see. One of these has an order form in it. Let me see if I can find that, because I was dying in the car. Let me see. I don't think it's this one. We'll come back to that, I guess. This one is One More From the Road. This one has Saturday Night Special on it, which is really good. Give Me 3 Steps, which is like my favorite. Freebird is on here, of course. And then this one is Give Me Back My Bullets. There's Gary right there in case you're curious. Let's see. Where is that? It was wild to see this order. Oh, there's also a Boston record in here. More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, Rock and Roll Band. 1976. Bonus. I want this one. This one? This is this insert for the Street Survivors. Man, this is the kind of stuff that you can't get with downloading all of your songs. It's a bummer, man. Remember reading the lyrics to CDs? Like in the CD case, there would be the lyrics to songs. Found it. Is this it? This is it. Okay. There is the Street Survivors insert. It has vocals, Ronnie Van Zant, vocals, Gary Rossington, guitar, Artemis Pyle, drums, Steve Gaines, guitar and vocals, Alan Collins, guitar, Billy Powell, keyboards, Leon Wilkinson, bass guitar. Special thanks are in here. But anyway, on the back of this is you can get this incredible deal. You can see that right here. The t-shirt, which is a black t-shirt with silver art, it is $5.98. You can get the book, which is 24 pages, 4 color and black and white photos, souvenir booklet. That is $3. And then we have this incredibly awesome pendant with chain for $5. So send check or money order only, plus $1 for postage and handling. Allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. That's how it used to be back before Amazon Prime. We had to wait 6 to 8 weeks before we got anything. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being able to get all this awesome? That's what? 10, 13 bucks, 15 bucks. It says on here. A trust fund has been set up to provide for the benefit and education of Ronnie Van Zant's 2 daughters and Steve Gaines' daughter. Donations may be made to the Van Zant Gaines Memorial Trust Fund in New York. Addition to the Van Zant Gaines Trust Fund, a music scholarship fund has been set up in the behalf of Steve and Cassie Gaines. That's in Oklahoma. To Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College. But first of all, I can't imagine being able to pay $1 shipping and handling. I just bought some clothes from a store online, some vintage retro looking clothes, and I paid 10 bucks, I think, for shipping and handling. Now, granted, it won't take 6 to 8 weeks to get here, but you know, I mean, that's incredible. 6 bucks for a shirt. Those are Temu prices, man. But this was their actual. I told my son, I said, you need to now invent a time machine so I can go back and get these, like, nice, if anybody has them out there, you know, doesn't want them anymore, you can always send them my way. That'd be awesome. I looked for a chain like that on Etsy. It doesn't exist. Bummer. So that leads me to, so I got these at an antique store. Then I got this off of eBay. It is just the cutest. It is a little vintage button, a pin. I love it. It's, I don't know, I think I'll put it on like a purse or something. I don't think I'll actually wear it. It's hard to see on there, but that's Gary right in the middle. I thought that was kind of cool. This one's somewhat controversial, maybe, for all the record purists out there, but I found this on Poshmark, I think. This is their first record, Lynyrd Skynyrd, pronounced Lynyrd Skynyrd, and it's a purse. I used to see these at craft shows when I was a teenager, but I never knew what, like, band I wanted to carry a purse for. I'm not really a Rolling Stones kind of girl. But it's got, like, the really cool cover, and the back of it is actually the record itself. But yeah, this one, it's actually got a lot of room in there. This was my present to myself for finishing my last book. A little reward for working hard, but yeah, I've carried it out once. And I kept it under my shirt part of the time because it was raining and I didn't want it to get wet. Anyway, then I have a whole bunch of these. I don't know which ones I'm going to hang up, but I have these actual black and white photographs. This one's Gary. I want to hang, it's got the glare on it, but I'm going to hang that on my wall. And then I have a group. I like this group one. It's hard to see, but yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah. It's funny because the set is like, I guess it's a set, I don't know, is a barber shop and they all have long hair. It's funny. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of these. I got these off eBay. I have a bunch of Gary. I have a bunch of group shots too. They look a lot better in person, trust me. So when I get these hung up, I will show you. But yeah, so these are some of my vintage 70s, actual 70s, not reprints. Like the shirt, my shirt is from Temu. But, you know, I know I'm weird, but the pin, the purse is so rad. My records. So now what you've all been waiting for, I'm sure, is my vintage clothes. Let me get them first. Now, I don't have any vintage shoes because my mom went to college in the 70s and she had such good shoes, but my feet are like 2 sizes bigger than hers. So of course, even if she kept her shoes and her clothes, they wouldn't have fit me because I'm like an Amazon compared to her. But I got all of these off of eBay back 2013, 2014 maybe. At that time where I worked, I got a bonus, and so I spent it all on vintage clothes because why not? So I don't know, these are probably, I don't know if they're 70s, they could very well be 60s. I was in a very mod period at that time when it came to the clothes that I liked. So we got this. It is kind of velour velvet feeling. It kind of reminds me of like the Partridge Family. It's got a nice little belt here. This one I'm not sure is going to fit, so you might just be looking at this one held up to me. We have this one. That first one, this one didn't have any tags in it, so I don't know where it's from. Maybe it's homemade, I don't know. Some of them have tags, some of them don't. This one might be homemade. But I do have a tank top and a jacket set that's polyester, and it's light blue with paisleys on it. And it has a tag in it still that says Montgomery Wards, which is pretty cool. This has a tag in it that says size 9, but it doesn't have manufacturer or anything, but I love this one. My husband says it looks like curtains, but you know. I'll have to compare. I got a few, there's this online store that I love, but they're actually going on break right now until next year, but they're called the Hippie Shake, and I got a dress very similar to this, so I'll be interested to compare, and we'll play which is vintage, which is not, and you'll know all the answers because you've seen this. This dress is so pretty. It smells a little bit. This is so cute. Again, I don't see any tags in it. Could be homemade. But this one, I actually wore this to a book signing that I did at a local library several years ago. And it was funny because the bag that I was carrying all my writing stuff in was longer than my dress. But it looked really cute. I wore it with, I think I had on, I can't remember what shoes I had on. I might have had them on go-go boots. I don't know. Okay, this actually has a tag in it. This says Lands Original. Copyright Lands Originals. I wore this one for Halloween when my kids were little. But this is definitely more a mod look, I think, than 70s, but I like it. It's super cute. It has a belt, like little tiny pockets right here, and it looks, like if you look at the back, it looks like it has a little belt. But yeah, 2 little pockets, and the buttons are so cool. Like they're these big chunky wooden buttons. I wore this one with go-go boots. Now I have, like I said, I don't have any vintage shoes. I have a 60s jacket, like a spring dressy jacket. But I don't, and I have like a Janis Joplin-esque jacket that I got from Dolls Kill. But I got these shoes because they're wild, and we're going with kind of a pinky red palette today for the 70s, but I thought these were so cool. These are Temu, but they actually remind me, not little bit of 70s, but these also remind me of the 90s or the early 2000s when we wore these big chunky, gosh, I sound so old, but these big chunky shoes. I love them. My shoes I wore to my wedding were big platforms like this. But we'll do a quick fashion show with some of these dresses so you can see the fit of them. Some of them might not fit. If that's the case, I will be holding them up to let you see how they look. And we're gonna wear these, or I could wear my white Temu platform shoes, but I think I'm gonna go with these at least for 3 of the dresses. So here we go, hang tight. Okay, and we're off to a shaky start. This is the first one, which I thought was flowy. It is not. It is very short. I do have the shoes on. You'll just have to trust me that I have the shoes on. You can't see them, but they're on. It's a lot more form-fitting than I remember it being. But, you know, there's a little bit more me than there was when I was 30. Long legs are a problem. Here, I'll step out of frame. There's the shoes. They're very nice, but I don't think I'll be wearing this one. It's nice. It's just not what I remember it being. This was, when I had my book signing, this was my second choice to wear to the book signing. Good thing it was not my first. All right. This one's number 2. It's a little bit longer, which I definitely appreciate. However, it doesn't zip up all the way in the back. This didn't really fit well when I was, you know, a size 4 when I first bought it. I'm definitely not that now, but like, see the neck, like it would zip all the way up to the top. And that, like, I don't have a beefy neck by any means, but that would definitely be like super uncomfortable. And yeah, it only zips about halfway up. Maybe my mom could fix it and make it like just backless. Oh yeah, there's no way that zip will come together in the top. I was also incredibly flat-chested when I was a size 4, so that's the other reason that my boobs are too big. But yeah, I like the velour. I do think that this was homemade though. Well, maybe not. Doesn't matter. I like it. This would look nice with some white go-go boots. I have some gold ones coming, but yeah, I like it. I look like a member of the Partridge Family. No more calls. We have a winner. This is the one I wore to my book signing 100 years ago. It still fits pretty well. Spoilers, the red one didn't fit. We'll come back to that. But yeah, this one, I like this better than the first one because it's not as fitted around my enormous legs. It's flowered. It might not be zipped up all the way, I couldn't quite reach. And elder millennials, I'm talking to you. I slept funny last night. I don't know if I was like on this shoulder. I don't know, my shoulder and my neck hurt so bad. I've injured myself sleeping. I am officially old. Anyway, this, I'm sweating. Ugh. Cannot be a model, I'm not graceful. Actually, I did model once. For a steampunk photo shoot. So yeah, this one's my favorite. I shall wear this to an event or church. I don't know. I'm kind of short in the back, but I'll just have to. Yes. My hair is all frizzy from all that. Oh goodness. Okay. But yeah, this one for the win. Lace down the sides, lace overlay on the front, terrible bow because I can't tie bows, and the prettiest fabric ever. Love it. Here's the shoes. Here's the shoes. Love them, love them. Feel like a Spice Girl. I'm worn out after that, like, quick change. I'm not a quick change person. So those are the vintage clothes. Did we like them? Did you like? Comment below which dresses or which dress you like the best. This is adorable. So this is the last one, and at the front it has like this crisscross with the lace. Okay, it's hard to see, but if you look at it, they clipped in with safety pins, like a little modesty strip. So there were no cleavage hanging out there. It's just, it's adorable. Look at that. This one is also homemade, I'm guessing. But the red dress did not fit. The red dress was, but anyway, so that dress used to fit. But looking at it, this is the one that had the tag in it, that it was from a place. Now, the lining in here is like ripping a little bit, which is why I didn't try to, yeah, it's slowly, I mean, it's what, 60 years old? It'd be ripping too. Right in here. But the thing that I noticed, and I didn't notice this before, is somebody, and you know who you are out there, somebody tacked the skirt up at the bottom. This is not the original hemline. It is actually just cleverly sewn up in here to make it, what is that? 2.5 inches shorter all the way around. So that's wild. That's, you know who you are. I respect. But yeah, so cute, but did not come over my hips. So sad. It's cute though. Maybe someday. Maybe not. But yeah, here you go. This is what it would have looked like. Well, with all the buttons buttoned, but yeah. It does get a little bit thick on this side where it's all like crammed in there. Even the lining and everything. That's funny. I like it. So, thanks again for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed our little jaunt into the 70s and the 60s probably. I don't know when any of this stuff is from. But I think this one was my, well, this one or, whoops. The shoes were wild. The dresses were awesome. Love it. This was way shorter and tighter than I remember. But yeah. So, what was your favorite? Did you like any of the dresses? Did you like any of the records? I know, everybody's like, I don't know, I should put this picture up just like, so what did you like? Comment below. I also will, per request on Instagram, I will put the names of my makeup, where I got all these from, in the comments or the notes below, in case you're interested in any of the products that I wear. So like and subscribe, whatever that is. Let me know what you think. Let me know, did you like any of the vintage dresses? Do you want to see more vintage dresses? I have a yellow knitted dress. I have a green dress that probably isn't going to fit anymore. Trying to think what else is up there. I have a pink flowered paisley number that I actually wore to work once, along with the 60s dress jacket coat thing that I have. Oh, and I have a really cool green zip up one. Next time we'll do greens if you want. Let me know. Comment below. Do you like the purse? Do you not like the purse? I need to know how you get your hair so perfect. Like, I'm sure you didn't flat iron his. I mean, I didn't flat iron mine either, but ugh. So I'm planning, coming up is my favorite season of them all, spooky season. Trying to come up with some ideas for things that we can share together. Spooky stories. You like spooky stories? I love spooky stories. Do you want recipes? We could just have snacks, drinks. I don't know. But yeah, in honor of spooky season, I'm thinking I'm going to dye my hair some kind of fun Halloween color. It's hard to see. There's a little bit of pink still in there. A little bit of green still in there. But I'm thinking I want to do something fun for Halloween, or Beetlejuice, like half purple, half green. I don't know. But yeah, so we have a lot of spooky season stuff coming up. I have some plans, some ideas that I'm rolling around in my head that we can do for spooky season. As if my passion for, you know, dead rock and roll guys isn't spooky enough. But yeah, so tune in next week. I was sick this week, so my kid's sick this week, so now I'm just rambling. So that about wraps it up for today, for our very first 70s Saturday. Woo! Next week, it'll be our first spooky Saturday, spooky Sunday, weird Wednesday, maybe? I don't know. But drop me a note below. Do you want to see all my leftover stuff from high school? There's not a lot, but I do have a ton of shoes from the late 90s, early 2000s. A lot of my clothes I got rid of, but I do have a killer pair of bell bottoms from high school. I think I got them in like 98, 99, and they are so wide-legged, and they've got a blue and green dragon print. They're wild. But yeah, other than that, I am Heather. This is my channel, Dark Sunshine, and like, follow, join me next time when we go down whatever rambling path we go down. Books, fashion, Lynyrd Skynyrd, unhealthy obsessions that I have over many, many, many things. I told my friends at work, this is how I cope with stress, is, you know, hyper fixating on stuff. And let me tell you, clearly I do. But yeah. I'm sweating and I'm thirsty, so I'm going to go. Thanks so much for joining me. I will see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day. Peace. You can't even see it when I do that. Whatever. Bye.